Coffee is an aromatic elixir that is drunk by millions of people around the world. It has become not just a beverage, but has become a real ritual every morning, and for many it is an integral part of the day. But apart from its delicious flavor and invigorating properties, coffee itself is not a simple beverage with many health benefits, both beneficial and potentially harmful. Let's explore the multifaceted world of coffee, its benefits and contraindications. One of the most well-known benefits of coffee is its ability to increase alertness and improve concentration. This is largely due to caffeine, a natural stimulant that blocks adenosine, a neurotransmitter that promotes sleep. At the same time, caffeine increases the release of other neurotransmitters such as dopamine and norepinephrine, which improve brain function, mood, and energy levels. No wonder coffee is often a favorite drink of students and anyone who needs a quick mental boost. Coffee is rich in antioxidants, compounds that fight free radicals in the body. Studies show that coffee is one of the largest sources of antioxidants in the Western diet, surpassing fruits and vegetables. These antioxidants, including chlorogenic acid, help fight oxidative stress, which is linked to chronic diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. For those who need a quality workout, coffee can be a powerful ally. Caffeine increases adrenaline levels, preparing the body for physical activity. It also mobilizes fatty acids from adipose tissue, making them available for use as energy. This combination can lead to improved physical performance, especially in endurance sports. A cup of coffee before going to the gym or going for a run can give you extra energy and an edge. The liver is a crucial organ that processes toxins, produces bile, and performs many other vital functions. Coffee has been proven to support liver health in several ways. Regular coffee consumption has been linked to a reduced risk of liver disease, including cirrhosis and liver cancer. Some studies even suggest that coffee drinkers have a lower risk of developing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a common condition associated with obesity and metabolic syndrome. Type 2. Diabetes is a growing public health problem worldwide, characterized by high blood sugar levels due to insulin resistance. Interestingly, coffee is associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The exact mechanisms of this phenomenon are not fully understood, but it is believed that the antioxidants found in coffee, as well as its anti-inflammatory properties, play a role in improving insulin sensitivity. Coffee has a marked effect on mood, often making people feel happier and more content. This effect is partly due to increased levels of dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters associated with happiness and well-being. What's more, several studies have found that coffee drinkers have a lower risk of depression and even suicide. Although coffee is not a cure for mental disorders, its positive effects on mood are undeniable for many. Some studies show that coffee drinkers have a reduced risk of premature death. This may be due to coffee's protective effect against various diseases, including Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and some cancers. Regular coffee consumption is also associated with a reduced risk of heart disease and stroke, especially in women. While coffee has many potential benefits, it is not a universal beverage. For some people, coffee can have negative effects, and in some situations it can do more harm than good. People who are sensitive to caffeine may experience adverse effects even when drinking small amounts of coffee. These effects include nervousness, anxiety, palpitations, and insomnia. Sensitivity to caffeine varies greatly from person to person, mainly due to genetic factors. For those who have a low tolerance to coffee, decaffeinated coffee or its substitutes may be a better choice. The stimulating effects of coffee are great for getting through a busy day, but they can interfere with sleep if consumed too late. Caffeine can stay in the body for up to 6 hours or more, potentially disrupting the sleep cycle. Poor sleep can lead to a variety of health problems, including cognitive decline, mood disorders, and a weakened immune system. To avoid these problems, it's best to limit your coffee consumption. For some people, coffee can be a problem drink when it comes to digestion. While it can stimulate bowel function, it can also irritate the gastric mucosa, leading to acid reflux, heartburn, or stomach ulcers. People with conditions such as gastroesophageal reflux disease or irritable bowel syndrome may need to limit or avoid coffee altogether to avoid aggravating symptoms. There is some evidence that excessive coffee consumption can lead to decreased calcium absorption, which can affect bone health over time. This is especially true for postmenopausal women who are already at increased risk of developing osteoporosis. However, moderate coffee consumption, about 3 to 4 cups per day, is generally considered safe for most people, especially if calcium intake is adequate. Pregnant women are often advised to limit their caffeine intake because excessive consumption is associated with an increased risk of miscarriage, low birth weight, and preterm labor. While the exact amount of safe caffeine consumption during pregnancy is still debated, most health experts recommend not exceeding 200 milligrams per day, which is roughly equivalent to 1 12-ounce cup of coffee. Although coffee is not addictive to the same extent as drugs or alcohol, it can be addictive. Coffee drinkers who suddenly stop using caffeine may experience withdrawal symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. These symptoms usually go away within a few days, but they can be uncomfortable and interfere with a full life. Caffeine can cause a temporary increase in blood pressure, especially in people who are not regular coffee drinkers. Although this effect is usually short-lived, people with hypertension should be cautious about drinking coffee. The long-term effects of coffee on blood pressure are still being studied, but for most people, its moderate consumption appears to be safe. The key to getting the benefits of coffee and minimizing its risks lies in moderation. Here are some tips to help you enjoy coffee with health benefits. Pay attention to how your body reacts to coffee. If you are sensitive to caffeine, consume it in smaller amounts or opt for decaffeinated coffee. Most experts recommend limiting your caffeine intake to 400 milligrams a day, which is about 4 cups of coffee. To avoid sleep disturbances, try to drink your last cup of coffee at least 6 hours before bedtime. This will give your body enough time to metabolize the caffeine and minimize its effect on your sleep. Although black coffee has virtually no calories, many people add sugar, cream, or flavored syrups to it, which significantly increases its caloric content. If you're watching your weight or blood sugar levels, use low-calorie sweeteners or drink coffee pure. Coffee is a mild diuretic, which means that if consumed in large amounts, it can increase urine output and lead to dehydration. Be sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day to stay energized. Listen to your body. If you notice any negative effects from coffee, such as digestive problems or increased anxiety, it may be a good idea to cut back or switch to a different beverage. Everyone tolerates coffee differently, so it's important to find what works for you. Coffee is most people's favorite beverage and has many health benefits, from boosting mental alertness to supporting liver health. However, it is not without its downsides. For those who are sensitive to caffeine or have certain medical conditions, coffee can pose risks that outweigh its benefits. The key is to consume coffee in moderation, watch your body's signals, and adjust your coffee intake as needed. After all, coffee can be a great part of a healthy lifestyle if enjoyed responsibly. So savor your morning cup, enjoy the rich aroma and flavor, and remember that, like all good things, balance is important in life. Thank you for watching this video to the end. We hope you learned a lot of useful information for yourself. Include coffee in your morning diet and stay awake and energized. Stay tuned for our future episodes, and you will learn a lot of good things for your health. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. See you next time.